Your food is the worst I've ever seen. It stinks.
I don't think so.
You're a fool, man. You're a fool. I cannot succeed. What makes you ashamed?
I have an establishment that I believe.
You're not ashamed of what you're doing.
No.
Then I can't help you.
From filthy kitchens to completely untrained staff, these are the moments that left John Taffer and all of us completely stunned. Pirates Tavern. Just like this place, smack in the middle of Silver Spring, Maryland, that looked like a rundown theme park no one asked for.
This isn't just any bar, it's a bar.
The owner, Tracy Rebello, once threw a pirate-themed Halloween party, and for some reason, thought it was a good idea to turn that one-time gimmick into a full-blown bar concept.
Being a pirate is the ultimate Peter Pan syndrome,
To live like a child.
yet be an adult.
Instead of a real bar, Tracy was running a full-on pirate fantasy. The staff talked in pirate lingo, wore costumes, and cared more about pretending than actually serving customers.
We're real pirates. We don't really have a captain, and we just drink and we party all the time.
No, tell me I do my job, I do my job.
The business, unsurprisingly, was sinking fast. Tracy was drowning in $900,000 in debt, had already lost her house, and was still somehow convinced that people wanted to spend their nights at a place that felt more like a rejected movie set than a bar.
I'm $900,000 in debt. I lost my house, my credit was shot, I lost everything.
During recon, John sent in his wife, Nicole, to see how bad things really were, and it didn't take long.
Hi. I'd like to see a menu.
Absolutely.
Waitresses wore skimpy corsets, bartenders shouted pirate catchphrases, and the whole place came off like a total gimmick.
My first impression heading into Pirates is they're really in their own little world here. There are some phallic symbols in the back. The waitresses are pouring out of their shirts.
Nicole ordered a simple rum punch, expecting at least one drink to be decent, but it was a complete disaster.
Not good. So I just got up and walked out.
Have yourself a nice night, all right?
Thank you.
Come again.
John decided to send in a second recon team because he realized the staff had recognized Nicole. This time, the service was even worse. Drinks took forever to come out, food was borderline inedible, and the staff seemed more concerned about their pirate personas than doing their actual jobs.
So gross. It was a disgusting chunk of white, smelly, I couldn't even take a bite.
John had already seen enough. He stormed in, completely fed up, and called out Tracy for running a theme park instead of a bar.
Have you always wanted to open a pirate bar?
It's sort of the ultimate adult fantasy. Dangerous and sexy.
The place was nearly empty. The few customers inside looked confused, and Tracy still didn't seem to get why things weren't working.
I think the people that come in here and get it absolutely love it, and they come back. And extremely,
Not a lot coming back.
not a lot coming back, yeah.
She kept insisting that people love the pirate theme, refusing to acknowledge the fact that her bar was a financial disaster.
I have an establishment that I believe.
You're not ashamed of what you're doing.
No.
Then I can't help you.
And the chef could not take John's criticism at all.
What the f that guy talk like that, eh?
Are you ashamed of the food that was served tonight?
Nope.
The food is good.
You'd think a pirate bar in financial freefall would be the worst of it, but then came Headhunters, a bar so filthy, so bizarre, and so foul-smelling, it made the pirate fantasy look like Disneyland. Headhunters.
Back in the day, we did $67,000 in 1 month.
He's tearing out her baby.
Headhunters was meant to be a one-of-a-kind bar in Austin, Texas, a city famous for its bold nightlife. Owner Steve Ricci, a former engineer, had a vision that was far from ordinary.
Got tired of working for corporate America. So what better business to be in a business that has music, people, and some degree of freedom?
Headhunters was once bringing in $70,000 a month, an impressive start by any measure. But by the time John Taffer arrived, things had taken a serious turn, leading to one of the most shocking discoveries in bar rescue history.
Everything in this bar is held together with duct tape and super glue. We have our share of roaches.
This has got to be one of the dirtiest bars in Austin.
John didn't come alone. He brought his wife, Nicole Taffer, along with chef Joe Brook and service expert Jesse Barnes, to get a full scope of the disaster they were walking into.
There it is. Headhunters.
Disgusting. And I think it's very telling that all the places around it have people going. There's no one going in that one.
From the outside, Headhunters already looked like trouble, worn down and easy to skip.
The building looks completely abandoned. Half the letters are missing from the sign. When I'm looking at Headhunters, I just get this creepy vibe that something inside isn't right about this place.
The moment John and Nicole walked in, they were slammed with a disgusting, overpowering stench.
The second I walk in, there's just this disgusting, heavy, wafting smell of either mold and must or cat piss.
But what was discovered in the bar was too much to even imagine.
He's tearing out her baby.
When Nicole asked what the smell was, the answer was almost too disgusting to believe.
What is the smell? It smells like cat piss in here.
It's cat piss. The owner loves the cat in here at night sometimes to kill the rat.
A bar that stinks from cat piss. That's my start on this bar.
The entertainment at Headhunters was bizarre, to say the least.
Those dancers in those outfits, they're awful. That was sleazy attire.
And then things took a turn for the worse. John and Nicole ordered drinks to see what the bar was serving.
Why don't you make her a drink?
Sweet tea sour.
Yeah, I can do that.
Is there something in that bottle?
Nicole just saw something in the bottle, and thank God she saw that before a drink was made.
There's something. Wait. Come back. She turned that upside down and there's something floating around in there.
There's a cockroach in there. That's unacceptable.
She was going to serve that to me.
Nicole was so grossed out by the place, she just wanted to walk right out.
I don't want to touch anything else or see anything else. I'm repulsed. You can't have that much filth and that many bugs in a place unless you just don't care.
After everything he'd seen, John couldn't wait to meet the owner. I mean, who wouldn't want answers after witnessing that mess?
That's us.
And what does our owner say about this stuff?
Nothing.
I'd like to meet this guy. Where the hell is he?
But the owner? He was not ready to take any accountability.
The other liquor bottles are filled with bugs. The staff told me that they see cockroaches every day here. Been here for a day.
Cockroaches in bottles.
They're telling me there's roaches here every day. You don't see it? You don't know it?
Chloe, why don't you tell me about this?
Why are you telling him that?
John was expecting some kind of remorse or urgency from the owner. Instead, Steve brushed it off.
You're supposed to know these things.
There are no bugs in the bottle.
Do you know this is happening or not? Yes or no? Do you know it?
Do I know what?
That there's bugs all over your bar.
There's bugs all over Austin.
Think Headhunters was bad? Wait till you see a bar that's literally falling apart. J.A. Murphy's.
How dare you pick up raw chicken and then pick up cheese with your hand?
Do you see the maggots that are actually underneath that bar? There's maggots under there. Maggots.
What happens when a bar hits rock bottom with revolting food, unsafe conditions, and an owner completely out of touch? Disaster is an understatement. In 2009, Keith and Joel opened J.A. Murphy's with no experience. It started strong, but success quickly turned to chaos, and the dream spiraled into a nightmare.
Dollar shots is what everybody loved, so we had to stick with that, and we were losing money on it.
Keith and Joel let the place fall apart. What used to be a packed bar was now a financial disaster, losing money fast.
This bar smelled like if you mix balls and cheesecake and a porta potty all together. That's what this bar smelled like.
For this rescue, John wasn't going in alone.
We got the nachos, just a big sloppy pile of grease. I was terribly sick in the morning.
They got him sick.
From the SUV, John saw the warning signs, bad reviews, foul smells, even food poisoning claims. But the real nightmare was waiting inside. When Sam stepped inside, she was immediately hit with a stench so strong she said it was the grossest thing she had ever smelled.
My first impression when I walked in, I've never seen something as filthy and disgusting. And the smell in this bar.
Inside, things were out of hand, staff were drinking like it was a party. But the real horror was in the kitchen, where hygiene didn't exist.
1, 2, 3.
That's cross-contamination. She's touching raw chicken and then cooked food without washing her hands in the middle.
When John confronted Keith and Joel, things got heated.
Tammy, I watched you pick up raw chicken all night in your hand and then touch cooked food.
Keith pushed back, but John wasn't having it. He called out the chaos and took charge. What happened next? You'll have to see it to believe it.
Take that food, throw it away. Throw it all away. Shut it down. Nobody eats.
To handle the mess at J.A. Murphy's, John brought in flair expert Chris Cardone, an award-winning New York bartender. If anyone could turn chaos into cocktails, it was him. When Chris showed up, the bar was so filthy, he couldn't even start training until it was clean.
Do you see the maggots that are actually underneath that bar? There's maggots under there. Maggots.
In the kitchen, John enlisted chef Brian Duffy to get a handle on the disaster. What he discovered was enough to make anyone cringe.
Did you know you had mouse trappings in here?
This is the inside of your hood system.
As if things weren't bad enough, John's inspector discovered something even more concerning.
I was downstairs.
The beam down there is rotted. You can stick your finger through it.
Believe it or not, the place was literally falling apart. Rotten basement beams you could poke through, this wasn't just nasty, it was dangerous. Rotten beams were bad, but what if the real disaster is a staff too drunk to stand and a bartender who quits mid-shift, twerking 9 to 5?
Can't get nobody get 3 shots for the kitchen. 3 shots for the kitchen. 3 shots for the kitchen.
And shut the up or I smack you.
The hell was that? Whoa!
And I swear to God, I'm clocking out. This is my last clock in forever.
Staff were turning on each other, drunken meltdowns were constant, and John faced open defiance. It quickly became one of the worst discoveries John had ever walked into. Pure chaos from the inside out.
I want to know where these bitches got because they're supposed to be smoking weed with me. Yeah, I can believe that.
John Taffer was posted up in his car, surveillance monitors glowing as he and his expert team locked in to watch the bar in action. But what they were seeing?
I shake my ass. I talk. Twerking in the bar is the best part. They all.
The bartenders were already wrecking the place, popping bottles and downing shots like it was their own personal party.
You drink a drink without me?
There's Buns, the bartender.
The bartenders were so hammered, they could barely stay upright, let alone serve anyone.
So when this staff came in today, the first thing they did was marry their liquor bottles.
That's ridiculous. That's illegal.
Fed up, John sent in 2 locals to witness the disaster. They were hit with the smell of booze and bartenders stumbling around. It was like stepping into a total train wreck.
I don't have a full bar menu. I mean, what do you normally drink?
One of the locals asked for a margarita, easy, right? But the bartender was so blasted, she couldn't even make the simplest drink.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I asked for a margarita, though.
But hold up, you won't believe what was going down in the kitchen.
3 shots for the kitchen. 3 shots for the kitchen.
Why are they serving the kitchen drinks?
These employees are comfortable acting like that in the presence of both their owners.
That's how we roll, baby.
Can you even imagine the chaos at a bar like this? The recon crew John sent in were just sitting there with empty plates, no food, no nothing. Talk about terrible service.
Shots for the kitchen, and I ain't got no food.
Amid the chaos, Buns was making things worse. Non-stop drama, loud mouth, and wild behavior that pushed customers away and threw the whole bar into even more turmoil.
And shut the up or I smack you.
The hell was that?
Hold up, it gets worse.
Whoa!
Chill out.
And that's a customer.
The bartenders were so wasted, they were literally going at each other. It was pure insanity, arguing like they were on a mission to destroy the bar.
You ain't trying to have me because bitch, I'm good. Girl, get the on with y'all silk jacket on.
In the end, Buns snaps. Fed up and drunk, she quits on the spot, leaving the bar in stunned silence. Everyone shocked by the meltdown.
I'll beat any bitch up outside these motherfuckers house. Not on motherfucking house because that's tonight.
She storms out without hesitation, plunging the chaotic team into full meltdown. Customers watch the disaster unfold. A wild, unprofessional exit that's one of Bar Rescue's most explosive moments.
Y'all can cash out and do what y'all want to do.
This is the most uncontrolled staff I've ever seen.
Wait till you see the next bar, where partying rules and running the place is forgotten. Oh, Face Bar.
And I was like, oh! You guys ready for a shot?
Sitting and taking their shots.
When John Taffer stepped foot into O'Face Bar, he immediately knew this wasn't going to be your average rescue.
What's the word that comes to mind when you look at that?
Trailer.
Trailer.
But what lay beyond those doors? The place was worn out, leaving more questions than answers.
No, there's no business really going on.
They're in debt $260,000.
John's eyes locked on the staff, and what he saw made him lose it. They were partying, not working, and with owner Matt drinking right alongside them, it was clear leadership had completely vanished.
They run it like their own personal party bar.
Boy, he needs police.
Oh, you're slow.
That's the reputation of this.
We got an orgasm for a shot. They were definitely not good.
John's recon team walked into a total disaster, ignored orders, distracted bartenders, and drinks that were straight up awful.
So there's Sarissa. She's our shot girl. I'm told for every shot she sells, she takes one.
You guys gonna buy me one?
Then came the real shocker. One of the servers, clearly off her game, made a move that no one saw coming.
You've been noticing they've been using those little plastic cups, too, for the shots.
They're reusing those.
Yeah.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, John's team spotted something that set off all kinds of alarms.
And I was like, oh!
The night turned dangerous fast. The bartender's reckless, flaming drinks felt less like a show and more like a disaster waiting to happen.
Take another shot.
You guys ready for a shot?
But hold on, it gets crazier.
In the cooler, taking shots. Wow.
This was supposed to be a business. The owner was more interested in partying than running the bar, and the staff.
I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. It's our signature shot.
I'm not taking it until I know what's in it.
Then don't take it. I'm not telling you.
Then came the final disaster. No staff in sight, so customers started making their own drinks, turning the bar into pure chaos.
I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. Are you kidding me?
Hey,
Customer.
you're not a customer.
The craziness didn't stop there.
So Amanda, the manager, and Sarissa, the shot girl, are arguing.
What, they're going,
Oh!
The chaos spilled into the street when the server and manager took their screaming match outside. It was one of the ugliest confrontations John had ever witnessed, proof that this bar was way past saving.
Where's the owner of this bar? Get him out here now! Is this your manager?
This bar wasn't just falling apart, it was on the verge of total collapse. For John, it was one of the most alarming discoveries he'd ever walked into. But the dugout's disaster wasn't just the bar, it was Cressy's shocking behavior and a signature shot you have to see to believe. The dugout.
What is that?
Does that say what I think it says? What is that?
You wouldn't be talking about the hot pussy, would you?
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Let's jump into the dugout, once a popular sports bar just steps from Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois. At first, things were chill. They were making it work and keeping up with the bills. But then, boom, things went downhill fast.
Make your employees happy, because that's not gonna
When the brothers failed to pay rent, Cressy stepped in to save the bar by putting himself in charge. The bar did fine during baseball season, but off-season, a total disaster.
This last off-season, we were probably $30,000 in debt on a corporate credit card and lost $5,000 a month.
Worse yet, he's a flirt causing drama and whining instead of fixing the mess. Definitely not the leader the dugout needed.
This last off-season, we were probably $30,000 in debt on a corporate credit card and lost $5,000 a month.
He has this awesome opportunity to make this bar something amazing, but he doesn't want it.
If they don't change, might get another prick of a tenant, and then I'm back to the same position.
Just when the dugout seemed doomed, Taffer and his crew showed up for one last shot. But honestly, fixing the bar looked easier than fixing Cressy. Taffer's team set up hidden cams to spy on the bar, hoping to find something worth saving. But right away, they caught Cressy in a heated argument with employee Emily, no idea what about.
hire a manager or run the bar. You're not running it. If you want to make your bar right, you have to make your bar right.
Couldn't have started off worse if they tried. Taffer sent in undercover guests to check the bar's service. They found 4 bartenders on shift. One was actually a shot girl. Things were already looking shaky.
There's Delilah, who tonight is working as a shot girl, but she's also a bartender.
I kind of want to see it now. I kind of want to buy you one.
The recon crew's first drinks were a letdown, but then something Cressy made caught their eye. Honestly, it's one of those moments you just have to see to believe, and wish you hadn't.
What is that?
You wouldn't be talking about the hot pussy, would you?
Get this. Cressy named his signature shot Hot Pussy. Yeah, seriously. Just imagine having to order that. Definitely not the kind of move that helps the bar's image.
Has his signature shot that he created. Hot pussy. It's disgusting.
Who thinks up creepy drink names like that? It's no wonder the bar's reputation was sinking fast. If you're cringing just hearing about it, you're definitely not alone. This kind of disaster is exactly why the Dugout made the list of Bar Rescue's worst discoveries.
Hot pussy shot.
What the is that?
But the next bar, the Artful Dodger, was pure chaos, and an owner so clueless, he drank his own bar's disaster. John lost it big time. Artful Dodger.
Look! You can actually see them. I can't sit here and let these people drink this.
Yeah, that's gross.
Bugs in there?
Yes.
Drink it!
Artful Dodger in Huntington, New York was pure chaos from the start. Drama running wild, and John totally losing his patience. Can you believe this place was even called a bar?
Read that, Jess?
Barely. I wouldn't even see it walking down the street.
The Artful Dodger looked more like a rundown garage than a bar, dead energy, no vibe, and so unwelcoming that even the local rich folks stayed far away. John put the Artful Dodger to the ultimate test by bringing in over 100 people from the busy bars next door. The result? Complete chaos. The hidden cameras caught it all, and trust me, the footage is wild.
As an owner or manager, I don't understand how, like, you're getting slammed, you're just still sitting there in the corner.
How do they expect to stand up to the competition if this place is such a hole?
From the moment John's recons walked into the Artful Dodger, it was clear this bar was a disaster.
Look at that guy right there swatting all the flies away.
If I was them, I'd be checking my drink for flies.
Things took a serious nosedive when John's recon team discovered this.
There's only a couple now. Oh my God, there really is.
Wow. Watching from his car, John hit his breaking point and stormed in to confront the owner, Mike Conforti.
I want you to meet these girls. What do you think of this place?
I wouldn't come back here.
Why?
But Mike, he just stood there like he couldn't care less that his bar was crumbling. But John wasn't having it. He dragged them both to the bar counter and did something you won't believe. Watch this.
Bugs in there?
Yes.
Drink it!
Yikes. And guess what happened next? The owner actually drank it. Can you believe that? And this next bar went from booming to broken fast. Rhythm and Brews.
Is that exposed countertop?
That's the rusted freezer. That's the top of a residential top-load freezer.
Rhythm and Brews was going down fast, and the owners just stood by, doing nothing. Steve and Eric bought the place back in 2003 for $50,000, and at first things looked promising. Business was booming, drinks were pouring, and cash was rolling in.
Owning a bar. My brother Steve says the bar's going up for sale. Let's get it before someone else gets it. The owner just wanted to get out, so I made him an offer of about $50,000. He took it.
But then, in 2009, everything took a nosedive. The bar had become one of Bar Rescue's worst discoveries. A biker hangout that scared off the local crowd, turning the place into a chaotic clubhouse no one wanted to be around.
We were the catch me out. Now, nobody comes in. It's terrible.
And what were Steve and Eric doing? Absolutely nothing.
And that was the beginning of the end for us.
Come in behind the bar. They go to the kitchen, they do whatever the hell they want.
Mange.
Things were falling apart fast. Eric had lost his car, his house faced foreclosure twice. And with Steve and their brother Stu, who was supposed to manage the bar, nothing was getting better.
Between the three of us, we've dumped in $700,000 into this place, and it's just about over.
When John showed up, the shocking state of the bar was yet another worst discovery on his rescue list.
Look at that place. Can you believe it? There were 15 motorcycles parked by the front door.
To dig into this disaster, John called in bartending expert Kate Gerwin and chef Josh Capon. But before they even stepped inside, he had a bold move, sending Josh's wife, Lori, undercover for the first-hand scoop.
So the logic was, we have to send somebody in who represents the market, not the bar.
It's who should be in this bar. Oh boy. Good luck, baby. I love you.
It was already bad, but things got worse. When Lori asked about wine, the bartender said there wasn't any. So customers had to guess what drinks were even available, another shocking discovery.
What kind of wine do you have?
I have no wine.
No wine. No wine.
No.
These guys aren't catering to their market. They're beneath it.
Still, the bartender tried to be helpful. She offered to make Lori a margarita, but what happened next was downright disgusting.
We're gonna push up against her body. She doesn't know how to separate it.
So the glass that's been sitting on the bar, her hand went on it, she shook it with it, and now she's using it as a strainer.
Instead of using a clean strainer, the bartender grabbed a dirty glass sitting nearby and used its bottom to strain the drink. Unsanitary doesn't even begin to cover it. Lori's reaction said it all. The drink tasted as terrible as it looked.
Look, there it is.
Meanwhile, the bikers acted like they owned the joint, walking behind the bar, messing with drinks, and even wandering into the kitchen like they belonged there. Total chaos.
There's a customer who just walked into the kitchen.
Raviolis. Ravioli, yeah.
Nobody was stopping them. The owners were standing there, letting it all happen, completely powerless. It was like they had just accepted that their bar wasn't theirs anymore.
This guy is a doormat. He's being walked all over.
These guys are the biggest wimps in the world.
Rhythm and Brews was a total disaster. Owners checked out, bikers took over, and John uncovered one of Bar Rescue's worst scenes yet. But before you head out, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications. And if you thought this one was wild, don't miss out on this video right here. Trust me, it's even crazier.
Far.
He is. I mean, it's like one of them things. It's like,